Hello, my name is Vikrant Thakur and I'm a student of PTech Data Science from Ajinkya Diva Patel University. And this video is on liver disease data analysis using Data Studio and making a report based on the results of it. So, introduction to liver diseases. Chronic liver diseases is a major cause of mortality and morbidity worldwide. 46% in curious mortality in the world from 1980 to 26, it has been the liver diseases only. According to WHO, data published in 2018, liver disease deaths in India reached over 3% of the total death in 2018. The age adjust death rate is 23 per 1 lakh of population ranks in India, and India ranks 62 in the world ranking of liver diseases. Tools required for the analysis are as follows. The three main tools that we will be working on is Kaggle, basically to get a data set from Data Studio, and a spreadsheet. Spreadsheet will basically contain the data that will be downloading through Kaggle, which is on liver dataset, and you can get the dataset on Kaggle. And Data Studio is where we will be doing the analysis work. About the dataset. So the dataset that we are working on of the liver patient data analysis contains information of both the healthy and unhealthy, or the patient with liver disease and healthy liver have been mentioned. And the attributes that are in this dataset about that patient is age, gender, bilirubin count, direct bilirubin count, alkaline phosphatase, alkaline aminotransferase, aspartate aminotransferase, total protein, and albumin ratio. And these are all important nutrients which relationships we have to study for analyzing how we can control or prevent liver diseases. Concepts implemented in the analysis. Basically, our aim is to study what kind of nutrients and prevent or damage our liver, or maybe prevent it from any kind of damage from the given attributes in the dataset. So we will be doing a data analysis, or we will be creating first data visualizations with using some beautiful graphs charts on this attributes, and we will try to find trends and relations between these elements, and we'll work in the same way, and then we will draw inference and predict whether the person can be identified to having a disease or not. The following steps are followed to complete the analysis. This is the procedure of our project. The first step will be we will be clicking on the create button on the Data Studio environment, where we will add a source file from the CSV file that we have downloaded from Kaggle. Then we'll correct all the data types and aggregations of the attributes in the dataset. Like for example, if there is value of total protein, then we'll make it as a number data type, and having its has some value aggregation. Click on the connect button to connect that particular data source to a data report, or a new report will be created. After this, we are ready to go and perform adding chats, images, and text, and download the report. Data Studio liver patient data analysis. So, in this video, what we'll be doing is we'll be analyzing the data of liver patients which we have extracted from the Kaggle website. So we are using the spreadsheet data which we have downloaded, and saved in the Google spreadsheet, which is named liver disease prediction. And now what we are doing is editing the this connection by changing the data types accordingly. Like age is a number whose aggregation must be a sum, gender must be a boolean, and whose aggregation must be none. And the default count, record count is a default element or attribute in your data set that helps in creating default charts and graph in the Data Studio reports. Make everything as null whose value you don't know. This is the image that we have downloaded for our dataset, and we are adding it using the image icon that you can see in the options. Now let's add a title text which is liver disease data analysis Indian. After this, let's simply color this text, which is the title, with blue color. Now we will simply click on add a chart and add a total number of persons using the scorecard, where the total number of persons, the default record card has been shown, and we have changed the metric to disease confirmation and based on the total number. Now, using the style of this scorecard, we'll simply change the color and font size, and we'll make this UI look good. We'll do the same for total healthy person and total unhealthy person, and we will just filter out them based on the disease confirmation and non-confirmation. Now we are going to create a table which will be changing the matrix from the default to male and female. And this is simple as we already saw. Now what we'll be doing is let's create a bar chart for the same. So now what we'll do is add a pie chart which will predict the data of age wise dimension, and the values inside it will be based on total average of protein present in the age group of 60, and so on for different age groups. We'll just make it has count here, and in the same way this will continue. We'll just change the matrix. We'll make this gender based bar graph later. And now let's make it as text. Now we are all set to add a filter on this chart. So now we have added gender-based table, and this, in the same way we'll do for all rest of the table. So here you can see what we have done is we have created charts which I have based on age and sex, which shows how many male people have liver diseased and not. Then we have also added control charts according to a need there. Total protein count, for total protein count we have used the bar chart, and in the same way on the next thing we'll put the same protein chart on the based on the ages. We'll just filter it out, and what we'll be doing is we'll change the metrics to or the dimensions towards age, so that we get the proper values here. And these are the selection chart, or you can say control charts, which are based on total bilirubin count and total protein here. And we'll be working on this same thing. Let's just color it so that the report looks nice. Now we have created another line chart which shows the average of alkaline phosphate age wise in people, and you can see that the and as your age increases, the secretion of alkaline phosphate in you increases, and which is very harmful for your liver, and this can be one of the results of our data analysis that we have just done. Conclusion: liver disease burden in India is enormous, with most of the deaths occurring in India. For male, the average protein ratio is 6.53 and average bilirubin is 0.43. High bilirubin level can be toxic to nerve and cause damage, and this was proved by our results. If you have a lower albumin level, you have a malnutrition, and it also means that you have liver diseases or inflammatory diseases, as suggested by our reports. The patient with a high level of albumin should high average of value of alkaline phosphatase, and you can say that high alkaline phosphatase levels may mean there is a damage to your liver, or you can have a certain kind of liver disease. Higher albumin level can also cause acute infections, burns, stress, or surgery marks. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.